Butterfly Goddesses on today. Listen, we don't ignore all of this. It's still nighttime. I actually have a message that I usually do not do. I don't like doing specific sign messages, but I have a message for Geminis, Aquarius, Libra. This is literally for you. I'm hearing that as a child, you experienced so much. You were muted as a child. You weren't able to speak for yourself or stand up for yourself. As a matter of fact, a lot of people told you that a lot of things that you were telling them about certain people in your world, that you were lying about this. And what I'm finding out today is that you actually weren't lying, and that someone actually physically harmed you some type of way in either your own home in your bedroom, or in a bedroom at another family member's house, or either at a friend's house. Yeah, so um, as a child, very young, and since then, you've been going through so much, with trying to figure out what to believe and who to believe in. You've been questioning your religion, your spirituality. You've been questioning God and your angels and your angel guides, and even your loved ones on the other side. I hear you spend most nights wide awake, crying to those who passed over, who allowed you to get hurt, and you're still kind of asking them why. And I'm hearing directly from them, that they are very sorry that you had to go through that, and that they wish that they had made changes when they could. So, of course, the ballerina came out. The ballet shoes is what it says on here. And what's that telling me is, they're asking me to tell you that they wish they could have made better moves for you, been able to move for some of y'all, because you actually live with those people. And there was just so much going on financially and being unstable that they couldn't really just up and leave that situation. So they felt like they counteractually just dealt with it, in possibly it may have happened to one or two of them too. So it kind of became more of uh, a norm that shouldn't have happened. They did want me to tell you that, you have a voice now. You have a voice now. You can speak about that person to other family members now, to just alarm them of what happened to you, just in case, it's carried on by one of their seeds, which means their children that's after them, because I'm hearing that that person may be deceased now, have maybe went to the other side. They're also telling me that it's okay for you to actually believe and trust in men or women or whoever came up against you, to trust and love again. And I'm hearing that you really did like chocolate, or you may be of chocolate nature, very melanated, dark and fine, fine, dark and fine. All right, I got a different variety of chocolates on here, baby. Let me just tell you, they all good by me. Melanated, beautiful. Okay, let me get back. But they're saying, allow yourself to breathe, because they feel like you've been stuck in just that childhood trauma, and that you have really not found any release where you should have found relief. They're telling me that they feel like you're unchanged. Your behaviors, your negative outlook towards life has pretty much stiffened you and stifled you, and made it so that you don't really trust a lot of people, and you come off as mean, selfish, yeah, the stagnant. There's just a lot of energy there. Again, I'm saying Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, and uh, it's possibly that a male figure also did this to a female, young female and young male. Potentially a lot of people in the family. It's possible that this person wore a lot of blue. Um, Maybe they gave you a nickname, maybe mess with you mentally, maybe, yeah, I'm saying that they were very powerful in being manipulative and secretive. And yeah, they're saying, it's time to write that letter to yourself. It's time to write a letter, um, just a letter of pain, a letter of forgive yourself because it wasn't your fault. Write that letter, write everything down that came up against you, and possibly write a very long letter, I'm hearing, extenuating letter to yourself and to the person who hurt you. And they're not saying that you need to forgive at this time, but sometimes forgiveness is really mostly for you to get past what had happened. And I'm hearing that if you do this and you just write this letter, you don't have to mail it to anybody, but after you write it, sit with it for a little bit, put it in the envelope, burn it, or mail it, however you feel. I say burn it because sometimes we get to a place where we question everything, and we're at crossroad with our decisions and our mental health. And I think mentally and physically you may have been suffering throughout relationships because they're not knowing that you were hurt as a child, and you just couldn't get past all of that. But there are a crew of people on the other side that are rooting for you, rooting for better days for you. And I'm hearing that better days will come as soon as you release all that pain and suffering. I'm hearing that something's going to come to you around spring, a message from the other side, a gift from the other side, something great. So it's a new moon. They're telling me within 1 to 3 months you are going to be celebrated, and that you're going to come across something that maybe was left behind that you stored. They tell me to really just tell you to meditate in peace and find peace within yourself, because you deserve to be happy in this lifetime, in this era. Things did happen to other people as a child. I'm going to shuffle through because I think there's another message, but things happen to us in this lifetime. There is so much unfair and hurtful and extremely volatile to our mental health and our physical health and our emotional health. But I'm hearing, there's so much change coming to you. They just want to give you a hug and a kiss from the other side. I hear a lot of apologies from a lot of different people right now. I don't know. Yeah, it could be significant. 414, maybe a significant. There is a June birthday that someone's born in June. No, Mayflowers. Okay. I'm like, what is that? Ooh, and they say you are empty nester right now. You need to get out and just, get with your family members that you do talk to. Maybe sit down with them. I'm hearing there's a lot of distance between you all because of your mental illness. And stop thinking, and so stop overthinking stuff. You're not at a fork in the road. You know which way to go. You know how to apologize and say sorry to people who really never hurt you, but because you were hurt, you hurt people, hurt other people, being that they can't express themselves. But what's coming in your life is going to be explosive. It's going to be a major change, and I feel like you needed this. I think you needed this message. So I hope this message finds you in a good headspace today, because the sun is shining and it is Saturday morning. All right, I return your energy to you, whoever this message is for. I love you. I'm sorry that you were hurt as a child. We all experience different things at different levels, and all the same, just in different households, different area codes, different generations of people. I pray that you find the peace that you need within yourself, and know that it wasn't your fault. It's more about that person than it was about you. Yeah. All right, I love you. You guys have a good day.